With 6 of the world's top 8 players in action on Wednesday, Spanish tennis fans were out in force for this busy day of second-round action at the Mutua Madrid Open. Reigning Madrid champion Novak Djokovic would begin the defence of his title against local star Nicola Almagro. Playing for the first time after parting company with his long-term coaching team, there was little sign of it affecting his focus in set 1.
That's vintage Djokovic.
This, though, is not the invincible Djokovic of old. With the Spanish fans roaring him on, Almagro came back with a bang in set 2.
He's got him! Magic from Almagro.
Djokovic was forced to recover an early break in the decider. Then in game 11, another masterclass from the former world #1.
Oh, that's exquisite.
It had been a tricky clash for the reigning Madrid champion, but Djokovic did just enough to see this one out.
Just too solid for Almagro when it really mattered. That was a good battle.
Spanish superstar Rafa Nadal would bring a 10-match winning streak on the surface he's dominated for a decade in his latest clash with Fabio Fognini. The pair played 7 times in the last 2 years, with Fognini winning 3 of those clashes, and Nadal was forced to recover 2 breaks of serve in a scrappy first set. The Spanish sensation had been suffering with an ear infection, and Fognini again had Nadal under pressure throughout set 2.
Fognini gets the break.
The ebb and flow would continue. Nadal missed the chance to serve out the match, but could he break again, with Fognini serving to stay in the match?
And Nadal has earned himself a match point.
The first match point was missed, but another followed soon after.
Rafael Nadal survives an incredible battle with Fabio Fognini.
Over on Arantxa Sanchez Vicario court, 2014 finalist Kei Nishikori would play his first match since a recent wrist injury against Diego Schwartzman. The diminutive Argentinian came racing out of the blocks to take the Open at 6-1, but the Japanese #1 would belatedly rediscover his A-game. Nishikori with a break in the decider and seemingly on course for a winning return, but Schwartzman remarkably saved 4 match points when the 6th seed was serving it out.
Oh! Yes!
Well, where on earth did he come from here?
In the following game, though, a succession of pinpoint Nishikori winners put him on the brink.
That'll do it. Kei Nishikori survives.
2013 Madrid finalist Stan Wawrinka would take on Benoit Paire for the 10th time, the Swiss world #3 with the edge in their head-to-head record. Wawrinka would go a break and 4-1 up in the opening set. Only the flamboyant Frenchman across the net hadn't read the script.
Oh, how do you like that?
In set 2, though, Wawrinka turned the tables, a break to the good, and his principal weapon finding its range.
Oh, there it is. It's one of the sweetest strokes in our sport.
This one was going the distance, but in set 3, it was Paire who would strike first. It had been quite some contest, but this time the Frenchman would hold firm.
No, he's done it. Benoit Paire, one of the biggest upsets of the week, as he takes out Stan Wawrinka.
Milos Raonic has had a stop-start beginning to 2017 due to injury, but on the back of a final appearance in Istanbul last weekend, the Canadian has made a strong start in Madrid with a straight sets win over Gilles Muller. Alex Zverev, meanwhile, would maintain his fine form, the young German seeing off world #7 Marin Cilic in a fiercely contested 3-setter that lasted just over 2.5 hours. And Nick Kyrgios would also march on to the last 16, the Australian taking down Ryan Harrison 6-3, 6-3 in just under an hour. We are down to the final 16 in Madrid. A packed schedule of all 8 third-round matches awaits on Thursday.